Hello, I'm Anneke, clinical psychologist. Welcome to 5 Minutes with Errol Musk. Errol, more stories about Elon when he was small. I believe you have some funny things to share with us again.
A couple of short stories. I worked as a consulting engineer, and my only real break was on a Sunday morning. And it was socials Friday and Saturday in those days, and very hard work during the week. So my Sunday morning was my break. Anyway, May took the children to Sunday school, and and this was the regular routine. Anyway, one Sunday morning I got a call, frantic call from I think May probably, from the church to say that Elon has climbed the church steeple. I've got to come immediately. So of course, that was in my Sunday morning. So then I rushed to the church and drove to there as fast as I could. They said they all told me on the phone that they phoned the fire brigade. Anyway, so when I got there was Elon at the top of the church sort of concrete and brick steeple, and right up there, it was really high up, and he was only about 7. And people were like, almost fainting, the shock, the ordinary sort of, people. And I got there, and the crowd was around the bottom of the church, and he was at the top, sitting at the top. And it was very high. I mean, I wouldn't want to climb up there. So I said to him, "Hey, hi, how do you get up there?" He said, "Hey, Dad, how's it?" I said, "Hey, listen, it's amazing. You got up there. Why don't you come down now?" He said, "Oh, okay." And he scrambled down. It took him about 2 minutes on vertical faces to come down. He put his feet in where the brick and the mortar, were, there's a bit of a gap. And he climbed down. He was down on the ground again. And so they cancelled the fire brigade. And so it was quite funny. And yeah.
Very interesting. Hello, it's Anneke. Clinical psychologist. Welcome to 5 Minutes with Errol Musk. Another intriguing incident about small Elon.
About Elon, yes. Well, May was very strict, as I said in a previous interview. She was quite a strict mother, and so apparently during the week I was at work. Elon had done something wrong, and his punishment was that he was not to go with his mother, Tosca, and Kimball to their grandmother, to May's mother. And she lived on the other side of the city. She lived right on the other side of the city. So it was like, I don't know, roughly I'd say about 15 plus kilometers, Now, he was about 8, maybe 8, I think he was 8, give or take 8, but not older than 8. And so I got this telephone call at my office, that it was May on phone saying that Elon has walked all the way from Waterkloof to her mother's house across the city, and he's now, which is quite extraordinary. I mean, it's
How old is he?
about 7, 8, but he'd walk like 20 miles, 15, 12 miles or something, across the city, and very difficult walk, and in some areas quite open, no vehicles. But anyway. She was in a state, and she said to me, and now he's climbed up he got she's through such a sort of fit when he arrived, that he climbed their acer tree. Now the grandparents had I think it's called an acer tree, and it has green leaves, like something like the maple leaf, but anyway, it's called an acer tree, and it goes up very high. This one, the top branches of this one were about as high as a 5-story building. And so she said he's climbed the tree, and he's right up at the top. He's right up at the top, and he won't come down. So so I said to her, well, okay, just go outside. Listen to me carefully. Go outside. Just say to him, Dad's on the phone. So she went outside. I waited. I hung on, to the receiver, and waited a few minutes. And the next thing, "Hey, Dad," on the other end of the phone. So I said to him, What did you do? Did you walk all the way across town? Yeah. I said, "But hey, isn't it far?" He said, it's not so bad, you know. So I said, well, you know, you give your mother a fright, you mustn't do that. And you mustn't fall out of trees, because you go too high, you'll fall out. He said, no, don't worry, Dad, I hold on tight. So I said, okay, and that was the end of it.
The amazing ventures of Elon since a very, very young age.
Yeah. He's very well-powered guy, a lot of willpower, you know.
Like you.
Yeah, and he, you know, I mean, go outside, just tell him, I mean, all of you just come to me in my mind straight away. Just go outside, say, tell him Dad's on the phone. And she went outside, and as soon as she said that, he came down the tree, ran into the, had their phone in the kitchen, and hey, Dad. You know,
Thank you very much, Errol. You're from a dark South Africa, load shedding. Thank you very much, Errol.
Okay.